Kay Faraday, the young lady who calls herself the second Yadagarasu. The piece of cloth that she conjured up has taken me back to many years ago.
"7 years earlier."
Yeah, that's right, I did it. I killed the guy. But it was the great thief Yadagarasu that told me to do it. You.
I asked the defendant to do the other...
Don't you get to know the true identity of Yadagarasu?
Objection!
Yadagarasu is the man standing over there at the prosecutor's bench. Don't you deny it?
Say that I'm Yadagarasu!
You told me to kill him when you snuck into the embassy.
Oh gosh.
It's going real fast.
Mr. Rell, I think we just heard it out of another video.
Ayana, please listen to me. I'm telling the truth. You've got to believe me.
Then he explodes.
Pretty of that. I forgot it was both.
And then they vanish.
In accordance with the defendant's testimony, a new prosecutor shall be called to replace Mr. Faraday. This court will be in recess until the new prosecutor is ready. Schmack. I miss the judge.
Yeah. September 10, 3:20 p.m. District Court, 3rd floor lobby.
Ow, I'm a kid, I'm gonna touch things.
It's almost time for me to enter the courtroom. And so it is that my first assignment as a prosecutor will be as a replacement for a prosecutor who has been accused by the defendant.
Edgeworth.
Oh god.
Sir.
God, what this guy... Oh, I know what this guy sounds like.
Have you read over all of the documents regarding this trial?
Yes, sir. I've memorized everything there is to know.
Very good.
Yeah, like what?
There's a defendant, a prosecutor, and no longer a... Well, there's no longer a prosecutor, and there's a lady on the defense.
Very good. The paperwork for the prosecutor substitution is just about complete. Edgeworth, always bear in mind that as your mentor, I, Manfred von Karma, will accept nothing short of perfection.
I understand, sir. I have the chance to stand in court at such an early stage in my career. I'm honored and proud.
As I have watched over your studies, I am giving you this very rare chance. Prove yourself. Crush the defendant's pathetic lies into oblivion.
Yes, sir. This is my replacement, Dad. Such a legendary prosecutor will be watching and judging my performance. I have to be perfect in every way. I gotta go.
Bathroom's down the hall.
Okay. This should lead to the defendant lobbies.
Edgeworth, where is your composure? If you wish to take a look at your enemy, do so in the courtroom, as you crush him.
Indeed,
Edgeworth,
thank you.
Keeping in there?
You are a man of wisdom and experience, sir.
Yes, I'm also misogynistic. Only a man can be my opponent.
He's just using the gender-neutral term man, you know, short for human.
And him.
The trial will resume shortly. Please wait a moment, sir.
I was already well aware of that. Shortly, or in a moment. Which one is it? Be specific.
I hate him.
Bro. This is pre getting his ass kicked, Edgeworth.
Egad, what a cold stare he's giving me. However, as a disciple of Von Karma, there is no option but to win. He's good. The power of his cold stare rivals my own. He's sleeping while standing up.
these great. Daddy made all of these.
Awesome, but didn't you get fired right after you made them?
Ah, yes, I did. I spent the same amount of money on this model as it cost to build the real thing. And my boss wasn't very happy with me, haha.
Hey, Daddy, didn't you say you built a secret mechanism inside of it?
Haha, I'll tell about it someday when you're older.
Secret mechanism. Maybe he installed it as a payback for getting fired? It could be trouble. Now I'm curious.
Should prosecute him.
Should kill this man.
This is so good. I could drink a whole gallon.
I've never heard of water that tastes that good.
You gotta drink out of this fountain, man.
Maybe I'll give him a minute. Does he plan on gulping an entire reservoir dry?
I guess so. What do I have? Me? My fake dad?
God. I don't like front-facing fake dad.
60 years old? Jeez.
Excuse me, madame, but is something the matter?
I just thought somebody would have brought hors d'oeuvres now.
But this is a courthouse. It would be quite atypical to provide hors d'oeuvres here.
Are you sure? Someone poured me a fresh cup of coffee last time I was here.
What the heck does she think a courthouse is for? Bro, let me leave, dog.
That's actually the defending lawyer today.
True. The trial is about to resume. I should stay on the premises.
So look at this.
Model of the courthouse. It's pretty well constructed. Hands and a face. Don't tell me this thing transforms. Yet I wonder for what other purpose that could have they been made.
That kid's wearing a Blue Badger shirt, by the way.
Bro. Wait. Yo, this messed up the timeline. Alright, random guy.
Mr. Prosecutor, sir.
Bro, what are you eating?
Ramen noodles.
Hell yeah.
You've got a good eye if you can tell that I'm a prosecutor with just one glance.
As there are always prosecutors and defense attorneys in this lobby. I usually hit the mark if I guess one or the other while there's a recess.
You're only guessing.
Is that the thinker?
A bookshelf,
Yes,
huh?
yes it is.
Compendium of Laws for Beginners. I don't have the time to read this and second guess myself now.
Oh,
wait,
I should
wait.
probably talk to
Who's
him.
the actual killer from the Thinker Clock?
Yeah. Dude.
Who was it?
The killer was Frank Saw It. And then a second time with Mr. Red White.
Gotcha. Yeah, that wasn't, that's not the guy over there at the water fountain. I was gonna be
No.
like, what is it?
I realized I should talk to my fake dad.
Today's trial should have ended in just 1 minute.
Because the defendant was picked up by the security camera, correct?
Exactly. The killer had the gall to say he only killed because he was instructed to do so. Even more outrageous is his claim that the case prosecutor, Bernie Faraday, gave the order. Ha! Faraday is such a fool. He's been cornered by his very own prey.
Sir, are you an acquaintance of Mr. Bernie Faraday?
He is a pathetic man who speaks nothing but nonsense.
Nonsense.
He once tried to explain to me a way of punishing those who cannot be brought to court.
Those who cannot be brought to court. That is nonsense, for no man is above the law.
Well, there are always a few exceptions. However, there is no reason to even deal with such individuals. A prosecutor is a guardian of the court, one with no obligation to outside matters.
Thus, there is no reason to deal with such individuals. I see.
Edgeworth, disgracing yourself as Faraday has will not be forgiven.
Have no fear. I will not let you down, sir. In place of the accused, Prosecutor Bernie Faraday, I'll prove the defendant's guilt.
Very good. I've secured an hour of recess for you to prepare to do just that. Show them all the power of Von Karma.
I just realized that that Edgeworth's fit definitely comes from just trying to look like.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, we can't look at ourselves. Especially his OG court outfit.
So, have you achieved a firm understanding of the case?
Yes, sir. I've memorized everything that is written down in the case files. My badge.
Well then.
No, that's evidence, you dumbass.
Oh, explain the case to me. I want to see if you really know what you are talking about.
I like this
Understood.
guy.
A murder was committed on September 8th in front of the Codopian embassy. The victim, Mr. Died Man, was a staff member at the embassy.
I think it's Dade.
Definitely died, because he is died. The defendant in this case, Mr. Macrell, named after a fish, I suppose, was held for questioning the night of the incident as he was deemed suspicious.
Ah, he's fishing.
He was quickly placed under arrest for possession of the murder weapon, a gun.
A gun.
Furthermore, at the time of the murder, the great thief Yatagarasu had successfully infiltrated the is it Ko or Ka? What do you think? Probably Ko.
Codopian.
Codopian embassy as well.
Is that Phoenix Wright?
With that wing, for sure.
At first, Fishman
Is this
claimed...
Dark Phoenix Wright?
Yes, it's his alt. His,
His one-winged
Echo fighter.
angel cosplay?
Yes, at first Mr. Macrell claimed that he himself was the Yatagarasu, but that he did not kill Dead Man. I wonder what he expected to gain from such a desperate lie.
It's possible he wants to go down while in the spotlight if he is found guilty. There truly is no limit to people's inanity. But I digress. Continue, Edgeworth.
Yes, sir. During the trial, the prosecution presented the security footage that captured the murder. Bang! The footage clearly showed Mr. Rell as the murderer. The act of Mr. Rell firing the gun could clearly be seen.
Who's speaking?
I'm sorry, sir.
Yes, you better be. The act of Mr. Rell firing the gun could clearly be seen from the visitors' gallery.
Upon seeing that, the defendant retracted his statement and admitted to the murder. I did it because I was told to. By the real Yatagarasu, Bernie Faraday.
That sounds about right. Phoenix Wright. However, you've forgotten one thing. While this may appear to simply be the murder of a Codopian embassy staff member, people are actually referring to it as the second KG-8 incident.
The second KG incident. I'm very sorry, sir. I fear I failed to study hard enough.
Well, even among the police, it's information that only a select few are privy to.
Could you please enlighten me, sir?
Jesus Christ.
There's another one?
Sir,
It's like the number of them there were.
what do you mean by the second KG-8 incident?
In order for me to tell you that, you must first learn about the original case. Take a look at these documents.
This is a 3-year-old newspaper.
KG-8 incident overview jotted down in my organizer.
You have heard of the Amano Group scandal before, correct?
Yes, I have. The secretary of Ernest Amano, the Amano Group's director, was arrested under suspicion of smuggling.
Correct.
I just realized he had dollar bills of himself. Impressive.
CCU was an employee of the Amano Group, and the sole witness to the smuggling operation. It was she who brought this crime to light. However, Miss Yu was silenced before she could testify in court.
Wasn't a Codopian embassy staff member arrested for the murder?
Yes, a Codopian by the name of Manny Cochin was the suspect. However, due to lack of evidence, the case went unresolved.
Lack of evidence?
Ha! If only I was in charge of the case. I would have done everything in my power to prove his guilt.
To make sure that all criminals are found guilty, a mentor really is dedicated.
Faraday was the prosecutor on the case then, and he was as pathetic as ever.
Mr. Faraday was in charge of the KG-8 incident as well.
That's right. And now, once again, the victim of the case you are currently assigned to was someone who is scheduled to testify against that smuggling organization.
And just like last time, the victim was murdered right before he was to testify.
You're catching on. The victim was murdered just before his day in court against the smuggling organization. Events are occurring almost exactly the same way as they did in the KG-8 incident. I know that people call this the second KG-8 incident, even though like 3 people know about it, apparently.
So that's why it's being called the second KG-8 incident?
Yes, by me. Yet there is one difference between the 2 incidents.
And what would that be?
The so-called noble thief that is sending everyone into an uproar. The great thief Yatagarasu.
Yatagarasu. I better find out more.
Ah!
I love this game.
If it is true that the Yatagarasu showed up at the Cadopian embassy, what could he or she have been after?
No doubt to steal any suspicious accounting records and release them publicly. Or, more likely, to steal secrets from the Cadopian embassy itself, since the item that the Yatagarasu stole from there was sent to the police.
What was it that the Yatagarasu sent to the police?
I don't know the details. Anything related to the Yatagarasu is getting the top secret treatment. Still, I find it very ironic. By returning the stolen item to the police, it was proof positive that the Yatagarasu had infiltrated the embassy on the same day the staff member was killed. Criminals have a way of incriminating themselves, wouldn't you say?
That would have to be the first time the Yatagarasu has left evidence behind, correct?
Yes, indeed. If you wish to learn more about the Yatagarasu, then I suggest you ask Faraday.
Mr. Faraday?
He happens to be the prosecutor in charge of the Yatagarasu case as well.
He's the prosecutor in charge of both the KG-8 incident and the Yatagarasu case? Mr.
Both
Faraday.
KG-8 incidents, mind you.
Both of them, yes, my bad. Mr. Faraday really has a lot on his plate. This isn't a KG-8 incident. Who the hell are you?
What is it, little girl?
You're scary, mister.
Ah,
Did you need something?
I want to trade these coins with you.
What is that? 2 quarters? Oh, wait.
Buck
hold on.
fifty.
Who do math? Yeah, that's true.
A fistful of dimes, quarters, and pennies. But it looks like you've exactly $1. Is this
Fistful
what
of
you
dimes,
want?
I'm pretty sure is like a unit of drugs.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, look at that crisp dollar bill.
Thanks. That's exactly what I needed.
Could that child be here to watch the trial?
how disrespectful for a child like that to be running around inside the courthouse. Does no one have respect for this country's judicial system anymore?
God, I love this fucking water. The paperwork for the prosecutor substitution is complete.
Why, you? Do you even know how much time there is left before the trial resumes?
I'm so sorry.
I can have you mopping this courthouse instead of protecting it in an instant.
Well,
It's no bother, sir. Not being completely prepared could prove to be a perfect handicap for me.
Damn.
A proud one you are. You had better collect the evidence from
they
Faraday
have
and
a gang
prepare
sign.
yourself.
You see that?
No?
They both did the finger pointing.
Oh,
thing.
yeah, the waggle? Yeah.
It's like a gang sign.
True. Chad, you're right. K is kind of small.
Time for your debut, Edgeworth.
September 10, geez. 4 p.m. September 10, 4 p.m. District Court, Courtroom No.
I'm
3.
really excited there, Indy.
9/11. Jeremy, cut that out. Thank you. Make me look good in post. Look at these men.
Just what is going on? Why isn't Faraday here yet? How is it possible that the defense is not prepared yet either?
Bailiff, where is Mr. Faraday?
I'm not sure. I wasn't really paying attention.
Thank God. Yo, look
He
at him walk.
walked?
Let's go.
He has legs?
He's got. That's crazy.
Ah, you must be the one Mr. Von Karma recommended. I don't like this image.
No,
Go
this
back
this is
behind
bad.
the desk.
Fate, look at me head on, buddy.
Oh no. I can't do this anymore, Indy. We gotta do something else. I hear this will be your first trial. I look forward to seeing how you will perform. Oh, by the way, smack smack of Gavilon Palm. Was there someone celebrating a birthday during recess? I could have sworn that I heard a papa going off. Come to think of it, the other day with my grandson,
Sir,
I have kids apparently.
it looks like the trial is about to resume. However,
Yes, it will be all but impossible to prove the witness a liar without the evidence from Faraday. What is that blasted buffoon up to?
I have a call on this one, and it might be you.
There's no. It's an emergency, sirs. No shot. Oh,
That's emergency, sirs!
thank God. Thank fucking God. Actually, my fucking throat. Never mind.
Silence!
There shall be no yelling in this sacred hall of law. Bailiff, remove that man from this courtroom at once.
Oh,
Please, wait, you have to listen to me. There's an emergency. Defendant lobby number 2, Mr. Faraday and the defendant. The two of them, they're both dead, Your Honor.
Oh!
What? What?
September 10, District Court, hallway. What is that poster? Nope, go back to that.
Yeah, go back.
These are both you, by the way.
Who is this guy?
That is that is you, buddy.
All right.
Go get him.
Stay back.
ugh,
This is my favorite character in this game for sure.
No one's allowed on the crime scene. Period.
just who does this audible think he is?
Also you.
This is becoming quite the hotspot.
Isn't she Mr. Rail's defense attorney?
Hey, you, don't run into the hallway, pal.
And who are you to tell me what to do? I'll never find out what's going on like this. It's time for some civil discourse. Goodbye. Young judges for justice.
Oh, it's inspectable. Hell yeah.
The poster of the judge. There's a longer slogan of some sort on it in tiny letters at the bottom. Every strike of my gavel brings the truth closer to me and my hair further away. What? Is this a promotional poster for the court or a hair growth product?
Yes, sir. You a fire extinguisher? We love safety code.
Thank God. We'll inspect
It's
this.
inspectable! It's inspectable!
A fire extinguisher. If one were to be hit in the head with this, I suppose the victim would lose a memory or two.
Yo! Second game reference.
But it's not as though I'd ever be so foolish as to be struck by one of these.
Jesus. We got some men here. Yo, look at this man.
That's freaking Theodore Roosevelt.
That is, and he was gunned down.
Hey, so is Theodore Roosevelt.
That's okay, but he got back up.
That's so true. Do you know the story about that?
No?
So he was about to go give a speech, right?
Mm-hmm.
My man gets shot. Somebody like pulls out a gun, shoots him point blank, and it hit him in the chest. Like, but in his front case, he has glasses case and like rolled up speech there, and the bullet got lodged in that, so he didn't die, but like it did pierce his skin a little bit. So he walks out. His first lines whenever he says this: "Forgive me if I sound like I'm out of breath, but I've just been shot." Anyway,
It'll take more than that to kill a bull moose, right?
amen, brother.
All right. What's up, detective?
Excuse me, but who are you?
I'm bad.
Hell yeah, you are.
Detective Tyrell Bad. Homicide.
I was informed of the situation and came as quickly as possible. So how did you arrive and inspect the body before me?
Faraday requested for me to testify in the trial. Plain and simple.
Mr. Faraday requested that you be here.
I've already contacted HQ about the situation. I've got nothing to say to you, kid.
Kid! I'm Mr. Faraday's substitute in today's trial. I'll have you know I'm 18 years old, I think. Therefore, I insist that you update me on the situation. I can't back down here. I have a right to know.
Do I need to teach you a thing or two about how to talk to adults, kid?
Is he threatening me?
Oh, God.
Is he going for his gun? It's just a mirror. How dare he trick me like that?
Faraday was stabbed to death with some kind of blade, and he had a gun in his hand.
Dude, why is he, like, hitting the freaking, like, Roblox smiling face? You know what I'm saying?
I want a Vine Boon behind that.
Jeremy?
The other man, a Mr. Macrell, was shot and killed. He was found holding a bloody knife in his hand.
Is there anyone else who went into defendant lobby number 2?
Yeah, the big lug over there. His name's Gumshoe.
Yeah, that's me.
He was in charge of guarding the place. He's claiming that no one else entered the room.
If that's the case, then they must have killed each other, correct?
Maybe.
Such impudence. This guy is really testing my patience.
Trial witness.
Why was I not informed that you were going to testify in court?
Homicides aren't my only gig. The Yatagarasu case also one of my assignments.
So you were called upon to comment on the Yatagarasu's characteristics, in order to assess if Mr. Faraday really was the Yatagarasu or not.
Well, well. Looks like you might just have a brain after all in that head of yours, son.
Son! I'm not your son, Pops! Unk!
Say it to my face.
All right, what's up? What's up, lady?
Do you have a minute?
You know, I'm not really that into talking to people I don't know. Especially at a time like this.
I apologize for not introducing myself before bothering you. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I was to take Mr. Faraday's place in court.
Edgeworth, huh? Never heard of you. So Faraday's substitute is a newbie, huh?
I'll have you know, madame, that I studied under Manfred von Karma. Do not take me for some... Yeah. Do not take me for some
wink at the
naive
end of the
novice.
freaking gang sign.
As is the Von
Yeah.
Karma tradition. Francisca does this too, right? She does the finger wag in this way?
She just whips people, man. I don't know.
Hmm?
Not do it for some naive novice. Divine karma. He's closer and dead.
Stop right there. These are the garments of one who gallantly presents the facts.
Thanks for the great laugh, but try not to make me laugh so much, okay?
I wasn't trying to do anything of the sort.
Just kidding. Just goofing around. By the way, do you know who I am? My name is Callisto Yu. And if you're telling the truth, then we are about to go head-to-head in court.
But of course, I've heard much about you, Miss Yu.
But of course, I've heard much about you. You're a regular Shakespeare.
Did I say something funny? Okay. lady. Yeah, the whole crew. She's like fresh out of college. I'd like you to update me on the situation.
I don't really know anything. Yeah, why don't you try talking to those detectives over there?
If that's the case, then why are you here? What's so funny?
It's just the way you speak is so tactless.
First person to call him out.
The person I was going up against in court until only a little while ago was just murdered. It's not like I could go back to the courtroom pretending as though nothing happened.
That's a good point. I apologize for asking such an insensitive question.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Okay, well, hello, person I've never met. And you are?
Who, me? Hey, pal, it's common courtesy to tell someone your name first before asking theirs.
Point taken. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I am a district prosecutor.
Hey, a prosecutor? I've never seen a prosecutor as young as you, pal.
I've told you my name. Now, would you mind telling me yours?
Detective Dick Gumshoe. And just recently I achieved my dream of becoming a detective. More than a dream, it's what I was born to do. Wait, maybe I should check and make sure I'm not really in some crazy dream first.
This detective is entirely too excited to be at a murder scene. So, Detective Gumshoe, would you mind telling me what you know about the incident?
You know that I don't have to tell you anything, right?
I know that, but it would behoove you to fill me in on what you know.
Wow, you're a proud one for such a youngster, aren't you? Well, anyway, Detective Bat is the one in charge. So, you're just gonna have to ask him for all the details, okay? As for me, I was guarding the door to defendant lobby number 2.
So you were on guard detail. Did you notice anything strange while you were on duty?
Well, I freaked out when I heard a gunshot and then I kinda froze.
You're a detective and a measly gunshot scared you that much. Then again, I can hardly claim to not know what it's like to hear one at close range.
Then Detective Bat came running to the scene. We went into lobby number 2 together and both men were lying there dead.
Is that everything?
Yeah, that's it. I was in the hallway the whole time, but I didn't hear a single peep of a struggle.
Interesting. Other than the gunshot, he didn't hear a single sound of commotion.
Detective Gumshoe's testimony jotted down in my organizer. Miss you!
Volume.
There's someone here who wishes to see you. This is the worst knock-knock joke I've ever heard. Who is it? A Cadopian staff member by the name of Manny Cochin.
He's not like shooting.
This is the gun.
Yeah, this is the fucking gun.
Wait, he is left-handed. Look at that watch.
Holy shit.
That's the gun.
What's going on? Detective Bad and Miss mood has just changed all of a sudden. Wait a second. Wasn't Manny Cochin?
I'll be right there.
Click, clack, click, clack, click.
It's nice to see you again. Miss you?
Why are you here?
I've no desire.
I have no desire to ever see you again.
How now? Actually, would you mind stepping outside for a brief chat?
Fine. Let's go.
I'm coming.
Jeez, he walks so fast.
Holy shit. Bad.
Von Karma. It's been a long time.
I knew you would show up. You usually do when the Yatagarasu is involved, and I see this case as no exception.
Do you know Detective Bad, sir?
Yes, he's like an old bloodhound that never leaves the scene of a crime. If only he would get a promotion and move on.
That's also the gun.
Shoot him! Shoot him!
Save us some time.
It's the crime scene where a detective is most useful and effective.
It's not like I don't know that. Moving on, though. Bad. The man I just passed by.
Wait, it's not bad. It's bad.
Bad. The man I just passed by at 95 miles per hour. Was he not the suspect from the KG8 incident?
So I was right.
Just what is that man doing wandering around here? That Faraday, I can't believe he let such an easy catch get away. Imbecile. I would have proved his guilt in 3 minutes.
Von Karma, I think you've said enough for now. It's in poor taste to speak about like that about the departed.
Very well. Back on topic. I'm placing Edgeworth in charge of the investigation here.
Oh, what? Objection, what? Oh my fucking god. Objection!
Oh.
Papa, how could you place him in charge?
Oh, Papa!
Papa!
You're like a little Swedish boy. Ah, Papa!
I'm a little German child. Oh, I can hide the text, apparently.
Franziska, what are you doing here? Aren't you like 12 or 13? Wait, I guess you started when you were like 13. Hold on.
I'm here for summer vacation, what else?
Christ.
I'm here on a holiday, yeah?
Franziska von Karma. So she is here on vacation from Germany.
Okay, does it say her? Okay, we don't have her yet.
She is the daughter of Manfred von Karma and a student of his who is also junior to me.
Also one who's junior to me. Don't you forget it.
You're not conveniently avoiding the bar examination, are you?
If you were able to pass, then I'll have absolutely no trouble at all. I'll never allow myself to lose to you. Never.
Why does she always have to be this competitive?
Anyway, Papa.
I'll never get over this.
Are you really deciding about Edgeworth to cover this case?
Yes, I am.
Fuck, dude.
Why do you ask?
Well, you know, I'm close to becoming a prosecutor myself. And I'm 100% confident that I can do better jobs than him.
It's just like Franziska. She has no problem bad-mouthing someone else right in front of them.
Bad.
Dude, that's powerful. It just turns.
These two will be conducting the investigation.
He's gonna shoot Franziska.
I would. You want me to let both of these kids loose on the crime scene?
This is a perfect opportunity for them to work on their prosecutorial skills.
A crime scene is not a place for children to be messing around in.
I'm the one with the authority over this crime scene, Bad. And I will not tolerate complaining. Edgeworth, Franziska, I leave this case to the two of you.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Yes, Papa.
I'll go take care of the paperwork now at 102 miles per hour. Remember, I'll accept nothing but a perfect report from the both of you. Do not disappoint me. I'm going slower this time.
Holy
now
shit.
I wrote a bad. Hold up, Von Karma. I never agreed to this.
Where's Edgeworth?
It's been quite some time, Franziska.
This will be the perfect chance for us. We'll see which of us is truly worthy of the Von Karma name.
Would it kill you to at least say hello?
Long time no see.
Very good.
Just because you became a prosecutor first doesn't mean you can act all proud. Gotcha.
She hasn't changed a bit.
Where's Edgeworth? As I was saying, we shall see which one of us is worthy of the Von Karma name.
For crying out loud. I've been reduced to a babysitter.
Who's the biggest baby here? Edgeworth, Franziska, or Gumshoe?
Gumshoe.
Yeah, for sure. Look at that face.
It looks like Mr. Von Karma was successful in convincing the detective. That's just like him. He never fails. Now, I'd appreciate it if you could quickly run me through the facts, Detective Bad.
You're better off checking things out on your own.
Very well. Seems like getting help from Detective Bad will be a most arduous task.
September 10, 4:15 p.m. District Court, Defendant, Lobby, No. 2.
It's the only real explanation that they killed each other simultaneously.
Miles Edgeworth, you should listen to someone until they are finished talking.
What are you talking about?
I'll only say it one more time. This is competition to see who is truly worthy of the one common name.
Competition?
The person that figures out the truth first wins.
So the person who doesn't discover the truth is a dishonor to the name?
Exactly. I don't care that you became a prosecutor before me. I simply refuse to hear any more foolish things come from your foolishly foolish mouth.
Fine, whatever makes you happy.
Can I take that as you accepting my challenge?
Once again, whatever makes you happy.
Ha! Listen, let's begin the investigation, shall we? I'm going to find the perfect evidence and prettily present it like the professional I am.
Competing to discover the truth behind a crime. How delightfully childish.
Kids over there, hold it.
Kid?
Ha! Serves you right, Miles. He just called you a kid.
Who's she pointing at?
My elbow.
Because when you're kidding around, you nudge people, right?
Yes, Michael.
I said kids, kid.
How dare you call me a kid as well?
I'll do what I please, and I won't allow you to cause a ruckus on my crime scene, or I'll shoot you. Hey, big guy, you're gonna watch over these two. Don't
yes,
let
sir.
these two die.
Detective Bat, sir. Now, what do I say from now on, kids? Or do what I say from now on, kids, okay?
You'd better not get out of our way, Scruffy. You'll feel it's a bite to my bib if you do.
Did you prosecute the boy? Let's get your investigation started already, all right?
Great. Now even that detective is treating me like a child.
All right, it's time to get investigating. Get the move on, prosecutor boy.
My name is Miles Edgeworth. And if you were to call me Prosecutor Boy one more time, it will be my duty as a prosecutor to look into your monthly salary.
The what? And what would you do with my salary after you saw how much it was?
That's up to you now, isn't it?
Really? That sounds good, pal.
He's so naive. Whew.
You just want to voice everybody? I can leave.
Dude. Detective Padme, I have a word with you. Hold on.
No.
How old is she? She's like, yeah, 13, let's go. I'm glad that we have literal children on our crime scene.
What is it?
It appears that both a knife and a gun were used as murder weapons.
No shit.
That leads us to our first question of the investigation. Where did the men acquire the weapons?
Wait a minute. His watch is on the wrong hand.
Wow, flipping models? Come on, Ace Attorney.
The gun was inside of Faraday's bag. It was a piece of evidence that was presented in the trial earlier today. It was used to kill the Cadopian embassy staff member. But I never heard anything about the knife. Mr. Rell was being held by the police. There's no way he could have been brought in. Which means it's possible that Faraday had the knife on him from the start as well.
Could it have been a piece of evidence that had yet to be presented? But then, why does Detective Pad know about it? Wait, what if? It's possible that Mr. Faraday brought the knife in under the guise of prosecutorial evidence. He could have then brought it out and attacked Mr. Rell with it.
Huh. Maybe. Maybe you've got a brain in there after all, kid.
How do you have a bullet hole through your tie? I'm just noticing that. Is it going to treat me like a child forever?
You ought to see the bullet holes in my actual body.
Jesus.
I've got so many holes I'd make a sponge jealous.
I can tell.
Including that Bob one. I've had beef with him for a long time.
What did Mr. Bobby do?
It was all back when it looks like Mr. Faraday attacked Mr. Rell first and then counterattacked.
So 5 minutes ago.
That's the only logical conclusion you can draw from a scene like this.
Not yet. I feel that it's much too early to be drawing conclusions already. I must first find conclusive evidence so as to protect the honor of the Von Karma name.
She's thinking.
I am thinking about those Edibus.
What are you thinking about?
I
I don't actually care. This is just the only voice of the characters that I've got in the room.
Hey, you've got man taking photos repeatedly?
Not that could be you.
No, it is not, buddy. Oh.
There are some plastic bags stacked up on the table. There's a tea set too, but there doesn't seem to be any sign of a disturbance.
Yeah, the table's all neat and tidy. Maybe they were super quiet in the scuffle. After all, I didn't hear anything from out in the hallway, you know?
Maybe the plastic bags scattered on the floor are throwing us off. Okay, we'll look at those. Plants, first. This decorative plant's foliage is quite nice. It's actually soothing to be around it.
Charlie?
Perhaps I should purchase one for my room.
I miss you, Charlie.
Why is Albert Einstein on the wall?
We'll look at him after this.
Looks like Mr. Faraday fell on top of Mr. Rell. At first glance, it seems like they must have killed each other. However,
Using logic, the only logical conclusion is, aha!
what was that outburst for?
I mean, aha!
There we go.
My detective's instinct just hit me real hard. It was Mr. Rell that felt...
Fuck, dude. I'm losing it.
It was Mr. Rell that fell first, see?
You don't need a detective's instinct for that. It's common sense. But I suppose we won't know much more than that until after I examine the bodies. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny for the first time.
Say the line, Bart!
Okay, well, we got this going on, but we have to look at Albert Einstein first. Nope, I can't. Oops.
Back the plant.
That is the plant. It looks like this sofa is ready to be disposed of.
That's not the painting.
It's so soft, I can sleep for all 25 hours of the day on this thing.
If only I can dispose of him. Bad, I need your gun.
You could use the gun from the crime scene. It's already killed 2 people.
Oh, well, let's look at it.
Looks like Mr. Faraday died while holding the gun in his right hand.
So we shot Mr. Rell and then fell on top of him while still gripping onto the gun.
I guess that does seem kind of strange, huh? I mean, why would Mr. Faraday know how to fire a gun?
It's not exactly rocket science. Even I know how to pull a trigger. Though I doubt I'll ever need to use one.
I hope I never have to fire a gun either, pal. But it sure does look cool to hold the gun in your hands.
It appears
This is not a good lesson. Never touch a gun.
Hey, Pearl, want to see my gun?
Waka blow.
It appears that the police's screening procedures need a thorough review. Anyway, I should jot down some notes about the handgun in Mr. Faraday's hand. Gone.
Handgun data jotted down in my organizer.
Alright, what else? Let's look at this knife.
Looks like Mr. Rell died with a knife in his hand.
There's some blood stuck on it.
Then he must have used this as a weapon. Yep, no doubt about it.
Was Mr. Faraday carrying this on his personage? Did he bring this as a piece of evidence for the trial? Or did he bring it with a very different intention in mind? I should jot down some notes about it.
Knife data jotted down in my organizer.
Even in death, he's still giving that.
Why is there a bag of blood?
Let's look at the bag of blood.
Why are there plastic bags scattered all around?
Those bags are for keeping evidence safe, pal.
I know that much, Detective.
You sure are good at this stuff, aren't you, pal?
Normally, I'd be happy when someone compliments me, but when it's this guy... Anyway, could these plastic bags be evidence of a fight between the 2 men? Okay. Mr. Faraday, how ironic is it for him to lose his life in a courthouse?
Yeah, why did it have to be like this? I don't know what to say. I can't believe this happened while I was on a watch, pal.
Rather than beating yourself up, you should spend your time continuing in the investigation. Didn't you become a detective in order to solve crimes?
Yeah.
Then get back to work. Find out the cause of his murder.
Right, I'm on it, pal.
As Edgeworth continues.
First, he killed the Cordopian embassy staff member. Then he was murdered himself.
This guy, wasn't exactly an angel, you know.
Oh? What makes you say that?
Well, he's been hauled into the precinct several times for theft and assault, pal. So yeah, he's definitely the type to have committed a murder or two.
Well, he did admit to killing Mr. Daid Man.
Hey, good point, pal. I knew my detective's intuition was telling me something.
Detective's intuition?
Yep. Do you know about it? It's a special feeling that all
We don't have time for this conversation right now. Let's
I
return
don't
to
want
the
to know about
investigation.
any special feelings that Gumshoe was having.
Same.
Looks like a burn mark? Is that what that is? Yeah.
His hand is all black down here, see? I wonder what it could be.
If you look closely, its blotching pattern resembles an ink stain.
Huh.
An ink stain.
Yes, I usually get ink on my own hand when I use my feather pen.
A feather pen. I've never seen one before. Sure you aren't just making it up, pal.
Mr. Bell's cause of death was from being shot, correct?
That's what we think, but it's hard to tell with him lying face down.
Death is bad enough, but it's truly lamentable that someone would try to hide the truth.
Why is the prosecutor just taking pictures of, like, not the bodies? Of course.
He's just taking pictures of either Francisco or the tea set.
Let's hope that it's the T set.
Yes.
Are you sure they were trying to hide something?
I can't confirm Mr. Bell's cause of death with his body positioned like this. Detective Bad, I'd like to examine the bodies in further detail if possible.
What's this? You're not able to form a theory if it's them the way they are?
I believe an examination of the bodies is vital to finding the perfect evidence, don't you?
I suppose you do have a point. Then, hurry up and get on with it.
Labby.
I'm not voicing him, man. That's
Come on. Come on.
No,
You know you
man,
want
nope.
to.
I'm dying
on.
here, man.
He can just be Meekins. Pretend he's Meekins.
Dude, no. You got this. Come on.
Oh, look. He's wearing your colors.
No, he's not.
Oh, come on. He's wearing gloves. That's
He's
a
wearing
you
both
thing,
blue
man.
and yellow, which are like you.
I don't see it, man.
Yes, sir. We've taken enough
Mister,
photos.
we're taking enough photos of the scene, sir. And there you have it.
Do you not approve?
Of course not.
What?
Investigation of a crime scene is the work of a detective, so don't touch a thing. Hey, big fella, turn over the bodies for me, will you?
Okay. Please forgive me, Mr. Faraday, sir.
He just like rips him up.
Gumshoe, do not get emotionally involved. Remember, you're a detective.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Nom, nom.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Said the line.
Well, he's got a pen.
There's something in his breast pocket. It's a fountain pen.
Wow.
Hey, I always keep a pencil behind my ear. Because Detective Bad is always telling me. You should always write your name on everything you own.
Yes. Somehow you do strike me as quite a forgetful individual.
Hey. Gun again, I guess.
Mr. Faraday is holding a gun in his right hand.
That's the one Mr. Rell got blown away by, right?
Labby, your answer. Yes, sir. We found the ballistic markings do match that gun.
Ballistic markings are,
Are the figurative fingerprints a gun leaves on a bullet when fired. Every gun leaves its own unique ballistic markings. Therefore, by looking at the markings on a bullet, you can tell which gun it came from.
Yeah, that's it. Of course, I already knew all about that, pal.
Maybe you better be going off back to the academy.
Come on, sir. Cut me some slack, will you?
So the bullet that was fired from this gun is what felled Mr. Rell.
What about Sauron's eye on his chest?
True.
It looks like Mr. Faraday was stabbed with this knife that Mr. Rell was holding.
Ouch!
Oh, what's wrong, Detective?
My stomach's starting to hurt just from thinking about being stabbed.
Just keep your mind on the case, all right?
That
Shot in the chest.
It takes some guts to fire a gun in a courthouse. I mean, I've been a detective for a whole week and I still haven't fired a single round yet.
There aren't any burn marks on his clothes. That must mean
Wait, burn marks?
a round grows very hot as it is just discharged from a firearm. Therefore, burn marks are usually left when a shot is fired from point-blank range.
Actually, there would not be enough time for thermal exchange to happen to the bullet. It's the escaping gas left by the firing cartridge and the rapid expansion of gas.
Thank you, Forensics Labby. Ergo, Mr. Rell must have been shot from at least a yard or two away.
Handgun data updated in my organizer.
You sure do know a bunch of neat stuff for your age, pal.
How
Apparently
old is
this...
Gumshoe?
26.
Okay.
Apparently this detective has as much common knowledge as your everyday marsupial.
Damn.
Do you think he has a pouch?
I do now.
There's a knife wound in his chest here, see?
I wonder if the wound matches the knife Mr. Rell is holding.
Labby. Yes, sir. Verifying now, sir. Make it quick.
Just like stabs him.
From the look of
Put it
things,
back.
one could deduce the knife Mr. Rell is holding is what killed Mr. Faraday. Let us now try to understand how the two men died. First, Mr. Faraday took the gun and the knife out from today's trial evidence. Then he aimed the gun at Mr. Rell and fired. However, Mr. Rell managed to grab the knife and counter Mr. Faraday while being shot. Then the two men fell together where they stood. That is my theory in any case.
What a crazy way to go.
Still, something about that explanation just doesn't seem right.
Crime scene notes jotted down in my organizer.
I believe I now have a firmer grasp on what happened here.
So we got some logic here.
That's so true.
That's-
Okay, the tea set and plastic bags on top of the table are completely undisturbed.
Yeah, where's
Right.
the
But plastic
that.
bags are freaking everywhere. That's
Mhm.
crazy.
ink stain, fountain pen, and pocket?
On his left hand, pen.
I mean, this
it
just
has
links
an
up clearly.
especially nice nib.
Yeah, okay.
That splotch on Mr. Faraday's hand. I wonder if it might be the ink from his fountain pen.
Oh, let's ask the lab guy.
Detective Gumshoe, I can confirm that the substance on Mr. Faraday's hand is the ink from his fountain pen.
I see, good work. You know, I've always wanted to say that, even if it was just one time in my life.
If Mr. Faraday wrote his fountain pen on his left hand, I think it's fair to assume he was left-handed. It appears that Mr. Faraday's pen is very important to our case as well.
Okay, if you say so, pal.
Mr. Faraday's fountain pen jotted down in my organizer.
Do we want to try
You
to
wanna
connect
get
these?
both of these? I mean, they're
Yeah.
both about plastic bags.
Yep.
Oh,
Don't.
There is a very tidy pile of plastic bags on the table, and yet a portion of them wound up scattered on the floor as well. It's not likely that the ones on the floor were knocked over during a struggle. In which case, might there not be another explanation as to how they got there?
Another reason?
I believe it's possible that the blood on the outside of this bag is related somehow.
Please get that blood away from me, pal.
Detective Gumshoe, whose blood is on this bag?
Hold on, let me ask the lab guy.
Alright, please hurry.
Wait till you get a load of this, pal.
Punches him.
It's Mr. Faraday's. Oh, and the technician said they didn't find anything else in or on the bag either.
It would appear that this bag is a very important piece of evidence.
Okay, if you say so. I leave it in your hands, pal.
plastic bag data jotted down in my organizer. So his blood is in the bag. How does blood get in the bag?
I don't know. Hold on.
Yes, Jerry.
Let's like look at it real quick.
This blood here is from Mr. Faraday, but there are no other clues to be found, which begs the question, Do I need to put this bag inside another bag in order to preserve it as evidence? Thanks,
That's a
Edward.
good question.
Yes, open it.
Whoa!
It seems Mr. Faraday was in the habit of using very nice fountain pens.
Oh, that's the total opposite of me. I don't get these things at all.
Well, I think the pencil behind your ear suits you just fine.
Really? You think so, pal? Man, I knew it was worth something.
Are we getting writing utensil classism here?
That wasn't exactly a compliment, Detective. Yes, we are, Michael.
Who?
That was fine.
Can you touch its nib?
Oh, sure. Nib.
This looks like a quality nib.
Hey, let me test it out, pal. Oh, this is really, I got ink all over my hand.
Detective Gumshoe, don't ever play with evidence like that again.
Alright. Can we, like, deduce at this point? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's talk with...
Yeah,
I
let's
see.
talk with her.
Did you figure something out?
This is a competition, Miles, and as such, I'd appreciate it if you didn't talk to me.
As you wish.
Okay. Hello.
Detective Bad, do you have any thoughts on the case?
Faraday and Rel. It looks like they killed each other to me. Although, there are a few things that just don't seem right.
And what would they be?
Why don't you try thinking on your own first before you bother me, boy?
Well, I've been downgraded to just boy? Could be your son.
I guess let's look at this.
Whoa!
What is it, Detective Gumshoe?
My TV at home is so tiny compared to this one, pal.
Perhaps you should purchase a more normal-sized television like this one.
Oh, let me see here. Wow, this thing is huge. Oh! It's touchscreen, apparently. And way too noisy.
Yours a noisy one, Scruffy.
Don't touch it. You'll get your fingerprints all over it.
But I didn't touch it.
Preservation of the crime scene is the foundation of detective work.
The foundation, huh? Sounds like something the rookie here needs to shore up on. What? The TV has been left on.
Why are you looking at me like that? No, it wasn't me. I didn't touch anything.
Gumshoe, you do know what will happen to you if you touch something again. Right.
I won't touch anything. I won't even go anywhere near the TV, sir. And you, get back to your investigation, all right?
I was planning to do so anyway.
Okay,
Can we
so
look at the window?
yeah, we can look at the window.
The window was open, and there's a fresh, flowery scent in the air.
Ugh, the flowers in the garden down there are so gross and ghastly.
Do you think maybe you could try offering something useful for a change?
Well, at least there's no way someone escaped through this window, pal. They wouldn't wake up and smell the flowers after a fall from the third floor.
Are you willfully ignoring the fact that there are also iron bars on the windows?
No human being can climb through the windows.
That means that a cat killed them.
Yeah, I guess there's that too. Either way, no one can get through these windows, right?
They thought of everything when they were designing this courthouse. Very nice.
That's a fire hazard.
Yeah, I guess there's not much left to investigate, huh? They really did kill each other.
No, we can't conclude that quite yet. There's still something I find very peculiar here. The theory that they simply killed one another is too simplistic in this case. In fact, there was actually a contradiction that shows us another possibility.
No way, pal, really?
I suppose I'll just have to show you the contradiction in this crime scene. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
He said the line!
Now, this is connected to the following evidence.
Yeah,
Eureka! Now we come face to face with the contradiction I spoke of, and it is this. Mr. Faraday used his left hand to write with his fountain pen. Ergo, he is left-handed. And yet, the handgun is in his right hand. Don't you find it odd that the left-handed Mr. Faraday would hold the gun in his right hand? That, ladies and gentlemen, is the greatest contradiction haunting this crime scene.
If I ever shoot somebody, I'm shooting them left-handed. That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
Hey, you're right, pal. That does seem kind of strange. But, how could something like that happen?
The facts add up to one conclusion, and one alone. Someone else put the gun in Mr. Faraday's hand after he died.
So someone else?
Plastic bags are on the floor, and the gun in the wrong hand. I sense the presence of a shadowy figure behind this case. A person of vile intent who is serious about keeping the truth from us.
September 10. District Court. Defendant, Lobby, O2.
Here's the autopsy report.
It is probable that Mr. Well survived for a short time after he was shot. However, Mr. Faraday died instantaneously from a stabbing. Interesting.
Crime scene notes jotted down in my organizer.
It seems like we now know everything we need to know about this case.
Are you sure we know everything?
Of course, the incident began with Mr. Faraday attempting to get his revenge. The prosecutor went into a rage for being accused and tried to kill the defendant. But the defendant fought back and they ended up killing each other. It's all very clear and simple. There is absolutely no margin for doubt.
Do you really believe that to be the truth?
Ha! Are you saying that just because I figured out the truth before you, that you don't want to believe it's true? That's alright. If you disagree with my argument, then prove me wrong. Well, if there are any contradictions to be found, that is.
Don't worry, I will.
What happened? Mr. Faraday's death was instantaneous, while Mr. Well survived for a short time. From this, it is obvious that Mr. Faraday died after he shot Mr. Well. And Mr. Well, while on the brink of death, stole Mr. Faraday's knife and stabbed him. Those are the facts of this case.
Fuck me.
Mr. Faraday's death was instantaneous, therefore he must have attacked first. Proving that logic to be false is probably the fastest way to show her that she's wrong. In that case, I should first look for any holes in her theory.
Okay. So, do we have the autopsy? We don't.
We don't?
No? Oh, wait, here we go.
That's right there.
You're right. My bad. Okay. So, that's true.
Okay, so in theory, this could be that Faraday shoots Rel, and then Rel is like, what the fuck, that guy shot me, and then runs out with a knife and stabs him, and then he dies instantly, and then they collapse, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so basically, sure. That's in the autopsy, that's fine. Potentially. Okay.
We don't know that it's Mr. Faraday's knife.
Right, let's press that.
Not a contradiction, not a
Hold it.
contradiction, we just know.
So you believe that the dying Mr. Rell stole the knife from Mr. Faraday?
Mr. Well became desperate as he did not want to die. Human beings can do amazing things when they are put to the test. So the two men struggled. And in the end, Mr. Well was able to grab the knife and stab Mr. Faraday.
Got her ass.
The messy contradiction of this rumor is a testament to their struggle. Yes, my logic is perfectly sound.
Okay, 13-year-old.
Can you really say that it's perfect?
Honestly, Edgeworth at 18 is already like, to me, that's like a kid. Like, Francisca's a baby here, dude.
Sucks.
Yeah.
What are you insinuating?
Nothing. However, I can't let what you said slide by without further inquiry. One must be clear and precise, so if you can append the statement to your testimony.
Fine. They struggled and Mr. Well used the last of his strength to counterattack Mr. Faraday.
Do we have evidence against this? We have.
They-
we know
Okay.
what's wrong about this.
So it's
Yeah.
not struggled, yeah.
Objection! If the two men were fighting, their struggle would have surely caused quite a bit of noise. However, Detective Gumshoe testified that he heard absolutely nothing.
Ha! You place too much faith in that detective's testimony, you know. But for the sake of argument, let's say there wasn't a fight. How then did Mr. Vell get his hands on the knife?
Mr. Faraday's bag was sitting right here in lobby number 2. It is not hard to imagine that perhaps Mr. Rell saw a chance and took it out at some point.
So, what you're saying is this. Mr. Vell took a chance when he saw the opportunity, took the knife from the bag. And then Mr. Faraday shot Mr. Vell after being stabbed?
Isn't there something strange in Franziska's statement just now? No, it all makes... Yeah, something's off. Wait, something doesn't add up.
Oh, really?
It's simply not possible for Mr. Faraday to have shot Mr. Rell after being stabbed because of the KG incident overview. I think.
Whoa.
No, wait, that was the wrong one. I just mashed...
Adult. The autopsy report.
You're stupid.
Look closer.
Ha! You're stupid.
No, I'm not. What's 9 plus 10?
At 21. Objection.
Ah!
Oops. You know what? I'm just worn down from all the speaking. This is revenge for last case, I think. Okay. This one.
Take that! According to the coroner's report, Mr. Faraday died instantaneously, meaning
These guys were not taken to the coroner.
that he died immediately upon being stabbed by the knife. Ergo,
See,
he
the
could not...
coroner actually comes to the crime scene, Indy. They didn't have an autopsy, but the coroner, you got a field coroner.
Oh, okay. You know what? That's on me. Ergo, he could not possibly have fired the gun after that.
Oh, you got me.
But of course.
Listen, if the report is correct, then there is only one correct explanation. If we suppose that Mr. Vell attacked first, then Mr. Faraday, who died instantaneously, would have been unable to kill Mr. Vell. Therefore, Mr. Vell must have stabbed Mr. Faraday after he was shot, since they both died. That is the only explanation that makes logical sense.
Negating your opponent's ideas in order to prove your own theory. I see you've been studying, Franziska.
I just wanted to explain it to you as simply as possible. I am in 9th grade. Before you foolishly propose a foolish series that only a foolish fool like you could.
How naive of you to believe that only your opinions are valid, and still expect to discover the truth that the crime scene offers you. Franziska, you've still got a ways to go.
What are you talking about? Are you saying this is a flaw in my logic?
Mr. Faraday died instantly. And the fact that he did is what gives rise to the contradiction in this scene. The contradiction here in this crime scene is...
Ah,
Let's look at this. So,
the order that the bodies fell,
yeah,
Indy.
you're right. Yep. I just wanted to check, man.
Let me get this straight. What you are arguing is this. Mr. Faraday took the gun from his evidence bag and shot Mr. Rell. Then the wounded Mr. Rell found an opportunity to take the knife and strike back. Upon being stabbed, Mr. Faraday died on the spot, and Mr. Rell died after. If that's the case, then how do you explain this? Take a good look at the order in which the bodies are piled.
No.
Mr. Faraday's body is lying on top of Mr. Rell's. Therefore, Mr. Rell must have died before Mr. Faraday.
Impossible.
Yes, I agree it seems strange no matter what angle you approach it from. Which means that the real mystery behind this crime scene is that that we must solve is...
Objection. No, not so fast, Miles Edgeverse.
What now? What now?
I simply think that you ought to think a little more outside the box. And that it is even clearer now that the incident started with Mr. Faraday's murderous intent.
She sure bounced back quickly. Unfortunately for our pal Indy, an explanation won't be enough this time. It's going to take some very decisive evidence to prove her wrong.
What happened, part 2? It was just a chance that Mr. Faraday's body fell on top of Mr. Vell's. The two bodies fell into a pile, which indicates that they attacked each other at the same time. It really doesn't matter in the slightest that they fell in the opposite order.
That was a loud crunch, dude. Holy hell.
I just know that Francisca's explanation isn't absolutely correct. All I have to do is find a hole in her logic. Once I do, I can then present her with the evidence that proves the contradiction. Detective Bad, stop eating chips!
Okay, maybe they fell into a pile. They did. Not necessarily.
Detective Bad, I'm thinking here.
I don't agree with these necessarily, so let's press this and then the fourth.
Hold it! What do you mean by they attacked each other at the same time?
I assume Mr. Faraday had the 2 different weapons in his hands.
Oh wait, yeah, no, it wasn't close range. So never, yeah, she's wrong.
He made to attack Mr. Rell while holding both the knife and revolver. And then, after Mr. Faraday fired the gun,
I'm sorry, man. I'm struggling.
after Mr. Faraday fired the gun, Mr. Rell grabs the knife as he was falling and stabbed Mr. Faraday. That is how Mr. Rell wound up on the bottom, this is Mr. Faraday on the top. At close range, that is more than possible.
Yes, it's possible, but...
Well, if you have any other ideas, then show me what you've got.
Oh, I will. And to that extent, I'd like for you to append what you just said to your testimony.
I don't see any point to that, but as you please. That fact indicates that they attacked each other at the same time from close range.
Nope.
Got her.
I'm gonna very...
Remember the burn mark.
There we go. Handgun.
Yeah, gun.
Objection! So you believe they killed each other at close range? Sorry, but that's impossible. Just as it is written in the crime scene notes, the firing of the handgun did not leave a gunpowder burn on Mr. Rell's clothes. Therefore, Mr. Rell and the gun must have been separated by a distance of at least 2 or 3 yards. Ah! Yes, this is by far the biggest contradiction. The 2 bodies are piled up on each other, yet the gun was fired from a distance. And with there being no chance that Mr. Rell moved that far after being shot, that leaves only one possible explanation.
But what a completely foolish line of foolish thoughts from a thoroughly foolish fool. If I'm not right, then who was it that made the first move with the intent to kill, huh? Who?
The person that attacked first with murderous intent, that would be neither man, because this is a setup. Here in this room, contradictions appear no matter what man we claim attacked first. Thus, there can only be one explanation. There was a third person here. It was that third person who killed both Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell, and set their bodies up to make it look like a double murder. I just realized Mr. Faraday is Kay's dad, probably. Shit. That third person is the real culprit.
Literally now? How common of a name do you think Faraday is?
I wasn't thinking, I'm
I
sorry.
might have the benefit of just being able to sit here and eat chips and salsa, but you know.
Well, the edge of us, so there's just one thing you're missing.
Evidence, correct?
Exactly. Everything you've said up until now is nothing but a story played out in your head. However, this is where the real test begins. Sure. Can you prove that there is a third person involved in this crime?
Of course. If a third person was truly here, that fact would resolve the glaring contradiction. The proof that this has all been set up made it look like they killed each other. I'll present it, and lay bare the final piece of the puzzle that's not yet in place. What is the piece of evidence that proves there was a third person involved?
Okay, not this.
No.
Not this. Why did Steam pop up? Steam? Gaming Copilot. Sorry.
Yeah, my bad.
Um,
The game just detected that I wasn't helping it.
hold
also.
on. Did Xbox or Windows just launch a thing that's like AI to tell you how to play games? The stream can't see this. Okay, whatever. I'll investigate later. Okay. Not this. I mean, this would indicate that it's a setup.
Kind of struggle right now. This is weird.
Yeah, I mean, that indicates that it's a setup of some variety.
There's bars on the windows.
Right.
So Gunshoe killed them both.
Yeah. That's true. This gun, I can't inspect it, but it was killed from a few yards away. Faraday brought this, sure. Let's look at this. So,
What's that? Okay.
died immediately.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, it's definitely the distance thing for sure, right? And then the plastic
The gun
bags
being
are
in the
on the
wrong hand.
ground. Oh, Faraday's blood is in a plastic bag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, how did that get there? Take that! The gun in Mr. Faraday's hand and the plastic bag with his blood on it. These two items point to the presence of a third person.
How so?
Recall Detective Gumshoe's testimony.
I was in the hallway the whole time, but I didn't hear a single peep of a struggle.
If there wasn't a struggle in this room, then there shouldn't be any plastic bags on the ground. Meaning that someone else must have deliberately scattered them around.
Huh.
Do you not see the possibility in this? Disregarding the gun for the moment, there's a high probability of blood splatter when the knife is used on a person. If the culprit had held the knife with a plastic bag around it, they could use the bag to catch any blood splatter from when they withdrew the knife. Then, by spreading a few more plastic bags around, mixing the bloody one in with them, and arranging the room to make it look like there was a struggle between the two, they were able to conceal their presence.
Looks like we've still got a long way to go in this investigation.
Yes.
Who the fuck is that? Oh, it's probably you. And the judge! What the? Oh god, he's squaring up!
Oh,
Dude, he's a grappler.
Holy
he's
shit.
a grappler.
what the heck's up with you, pal?
Mr. Bad, I advise you to place Detective Gumshoe under arrest.
What? Stop.
What's the meaning of this?
Looks like you're not man enough to discipline your own subordinates.
Don't you dare.
That detective claims he was there, standing in front of the door the entire time. But I have it on good authority that it was all a giant lie.
Ugh.
Miss Yu, I ask that you please explain that last statement.
I'll let his honor explain it himself.
I saw it with my own eyes, I tell you. During the recess, there was a period of time when there was no one in the hallway.
What?
See, Mr. Bad? So I ask you, why would a detective who's supposedly doing his job the whole time want to fabricate such a lie?
Gumshoe, did you kill Faraday?
No! No? Of course not, sir.
It would appear that the one who set this whole crime scene up is that detective, which basically renders his testimony a complete lie and wholly invalid. It looks like your perfect logic has just come tumbling down, Miles.
I was in the hallway the whole time, but I didn't hear a single peep of a struggle.
Was that statement really a lie?
You know, despite this case like being a flashback, you haven't really actually flashed back to black and white all that much in this game. Just noticed that.
Would you prefer that this whole case is in black and white?
Yeah.
Detective Gumshoe, you're now a suspect in the murder of 2 men. Now spit out the truth or I'll shoot you.
I haven't lied to anyone, sir. Honest. Really was really there. I was in the hallway the whole time.
Hold it! Detective Bad, I ask that you please do not act without my permission. After all, I am the one that is heading up this investigation, am I not?
Don't talk like you know what's going on, boy.
Do you think that he like it keeps lighting and then putting out that cigarette?
That's clearly a lollipop.
Oh, you're right.
All I want is for the investigation to run perfectly.
Perfection is the only wish of a disciple of Von Karma, after all.
Therefore, before you take Detective Gumshoe into custody, I'd like to set the record straight on something.
And what's that?
What should I ask Detective Gumshoe about?
Okay, motive for the murders, no. Why he wasn't in the hallway assumes that he wasn't there, but Miles doesn't think that he left.
Yeah.
So the state of the hallway, the only state of the hallway question that I have is there's a trail of ants heading up to the window that's leaving out right now.
The ants killed
The
him.
window open. Could have been the ants.
So state maybe motive, not this. Okay.
Not motive. I would be so
Okay.
surprised.
Detective Gumshoe, I take it that no one else was in the hallway at any time, correct?
Of course not, pal.
While being awfully defensive. Might you be hiding something from me?
Watch your mouth, pal. You can't go around saying stuff like that about me without any evidence.
Suppose you're right. I have no evidence at this point.
Mr. Edgebus, how could you be losing a battle of wits with this detective? You're a disgrace. Psha.
Grrrk. Maybe I should ask about something else.
Okay. So one of these two?
Why wasn't he in the hallway?
Detective Gumshoe, why were you missing from the hallway for a span of time?
Look, pal. Like I said, I was there the whole time, okay?
But there's testimony against you that...
Objection. Mr. Edgebus, why are you wasting our time with a completely useless question? Michael? The only logical reason as to why he was absent is that he was busy committing the crime.
Oh.
Anyone who says otherwise is a fool.
Let me ask the one that Michael said I wasn't. I suppose the one thing I'd like clarified is Detective Gumshoe's motive for committing this crime.
Motive, huh? We don't consider that in any of these games ever, I think. Even though it's one of the core tenets of what's going on. Gumshoe, you got a grudge against Faraday or anything?
No, sir, not me. Not a single bad thing against Mr. Faraday, sir.
Is that a fact?
Oh god.
You really have a problem with lying, don't you, Detective Gumshoe?
I'm telling you, I am not lying.
The more natural you act, the more suspicious you become, you know.
If you want a motive, Edgeworth, I have one for you right here.
Could you please share it with us? However, be forewarned that I won't hesitate to object to flights of fancy, because all I'm interested in is the perfect explanation.
You're serious, aren't you?
Fine. You amuse me, so I'll humor you with a little courtroom practice. It was about a week ago. I saw the detective get chewed out by a livid Faraday in front of the precinct. He stood there super pale as Mr. Faraday yelled, "That's a salary cut for you, you nitwit!" A brand new detective suddenly getting his salary cut? That's reason enough for a grudge. Well, how's that for a perfect explanation? Miles, you could have gotten stabbed.
You totally misunderstand me, pal. No matter how mad I get, I can never hold a grudge.
Quiet. We can't trust anything you say.
Sir.
There's nothing wrong with the motive she proposed per se, but there are some gaps in her logic that need to be filled in. Ms. Yu's perfect explanation may not be so perfect after all.
Got her.
Gumshoe's motive.
Okay. Sure.
See, my big question is why would you stab him here? But you know,
Right.
Gumshoe's not that bright.
Right. Probably want more info on that.
I believe that though.
Yeah, I believe it. Sure, I believe that. Maybe.
How long has Gumshoe? Today's his first day as a detective,
No.
so it couldn't have been a week.
This is his first week. So he started 1 week ago. So that, like, day one, he got yelled at.
Hold it! Mr. Faraday was upset.
Yeah, you know who else? Mr. Faraday isn't exactly known to get angry often. But there he was, totally beat red in the face. And then the offending detective just stood there, pale as a ghost, like he was about to die.
Just like the face he's making now, right?
I'm completely innocent, I tell ya.
The poor man.
It was quite the scene with the detective.
Hold it. You just stood there watching this unfold in front of you?
Yeah. I have to say it was really enjoyable too. That's why when I saw Detective Gumshoe earlier, I had to steer clear of him.
No way. I thought it was because I had something stuck in my face.
But you do!
Huh? What have I got stuck in my face?
Let's start with your eyes, nose, mouth. And those ridiculous eyebrows!
Huh? Huh? Where?
Oh man, messing with your head is just too much fun!
Mr. Yu, if you don't mind, I'd like to return to your testimony now.
Sure, why not?
Hold it! To cut a new detective's salary right off the bat like that.
I'm not really familiar with the way you guys relate, but that's a common practice.
Speaking of cutting my salary, didn't you threaten to do that to me earlier too?
You're next, pal.
I suppose I did.
It's only natural to cut a this detective's salary down to their actual worth. My father can't even fire anyone. No world with a snap of his fingers.
Do you think maybe that's reason enough for the detectives to hate you people?
Well, I guess. They really shouldn't cut people's pay.
Detective Bad. Don't tell me Mr. Von Karma cut your salary earlier. Well, we didn't really get anywhere with those. Hold it! You call your explanation perfect.
Is it not to your liking?
Unfortunately for you, it's just not up to my standards.
Oh? Is there something you want me to clarify in that case?
What should I do? Should I raise an objection? I guess so. Alright, if you could clear this one thing up for me. Okay, let's see. So we know he was stabbed. Like boss and subordinate. He still doesn't. Okay. Oh,
Okay, the motive
Rel.
for killing Mr.
Yeah.
Rel would be that he saw it. But
like,
Gumshoe's
cover
never
it up.
fired his gun before, which is cool. According to Gumshoe.
Yeah. So he would have stabbed Faraday, then shot Mr. Rel.
But then they would have fallen in the wrong order because he would have had to kill Rel first.
Yeah. So we would have had to he would have had to switch weapons. So there's not like a, you know.
It's not like a double bang bang, you know?
Yeah. I think it's this one. I understand Detective Gumshoe's potential motive for killing Mr. Faraday. However, what about his motive for killing Mr. Rel?
His motive for killing Rel? Like I would know.
If there was no clear motive for both of the murders, then I doubt this incident would have occurred. Wouldn't you agree? Is there anyone else who might have had a grudge against either of the two men? Or should we look into that ourselves?
Oh, in that case, I have absolutely no idea.
What? That's impossible. She must know something.
Wait. Can you please not glare at me like that? It makes me laugh.
I didn't even do anything and you're already laughing away.
Well, anyway, the way I see it, as long as he had a motive to kill one of the two, this crime would have played out the way it did anyway.
Oh? Would you care to explain your logic? And this time, please try to provide a truly perfect explanation.
Perfect this, perfect that. Stop being so uptight. Is that a requisite trait for being a con karma?
That's the expert you called Sakan Karma. That's not the name. I demand that you shut this woman up.
I wish you'd both be quiet for just 1 second. I hate women.
Well, I guess you'll just have to explain it to your kids.
Motive to kill the men? Yep. There's no one out there with a motive to kill both Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell. You really have to establish that someone had a grudge against one of the two men. Mr. Rell, who happened to be there, became a witness to Mr. Faraday's murder. Therefore, he was killed out of necessity and to set it to look like they had killed each other.
I wonder if that's really true. Is there no one out there with a grudge against both men? I should take another hard look at the evidence for this morning's case. The second cage-eat incident, as people are calling it, involving an embassy staff member, and the two men who both wound up as suspects in the case. Is there someone else I'm overlooking who is somehow related to them?
Yes.
Yeah, let's double check the evidence real quick. Just to confirm. So, it would be here. So, let's look. So, wow, Manny Cochin found not guilty.
That's crazy. The victim, Miss CCU. Miss CCU.
Well, that would be... So that would be her motive to kill Manny Cochin. Who is not these guys.
Manny.
Well, Manny is probably related to...
Manny!
Yeah, Manny's probably related. Objection!
Ms. Yu, I believe there is someone you overlooked in making your statement. Or rather, is it because you'd rather not bring this person up?
What do you mean?
You're looking for someone with reason to kill both Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell. I can think of at least one person that fits the bill. He was the suspect in the original KG-8 incident, and a member of the Cadopian embassy staff, Mr. Manny Cochin.
Oh!
That's right, the very man who came to visit you earlier out in the hallway. The man who killed a member of the Cadopian embassy staff, Mr. Rell. And the man who was the lead prosecutor of the KG incident, Mr. Faraday. Are you telling me that Mr. Cochin has no reason at all to kill both of these men?
Well, I suppose he might have a reason or two.
I do. You covered for me, pal. Maybe you're not such a bad guy after all.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You're still a suspect, make no mistake about that. The perfect evidence, the perfect testimony, these are the only things I wish to hold.
But I didn't do it.
You will stay under my authority and go investigate Mr. Manny Cochin for me. And remember, I will not be very forgiving should any of this leak out.
Hold it. You want to investigate Cochin? You'd just be wasting your time.
And why is that?
Cochin was up in the viewing gallery watching the trial. Or so I was told. Every cop in this place has been keeping an eye on the guy since he arrived.
Since the only real suspect we have is still Detective Gumshoe.
I suppose so.
No way. Come on, Detective Bad, you've got to believe me, sir. I really was in that hallway the whole time, sir. I never took a single step into this room, sir.
Okay, then. You are saying there was someone else who passed through the hallway?
No, there was no one else, sir.
Then why should I believe you didn't do it?
That is one incredibly foolish detective. Standing right in front of a crime scene all by himself. It's as good as a confession of guilt.
I have to admit it's a bit strange. Most criminals will fabricate some sort of lie to escape their crimes. And if that detective really wanted to prove that he is innocent, you'd think he'd at the very least offer up an "I spaced out while on duty" or the like.
Come on, Gumshoe. Time for your interrogation.
Oh, Detective Bad.
I figured out where the bullet hole in his tie came from. There's one in his back.
Oh, Jesus.
As Edmus, I will go on ahead and report this to Papa.
And like that, as they say, is that. Right, everyone? Oh ho ho! Well, I suppose that we should both be getting back to our real jobs now, huh?
Before we do, Miss Yu, there is something I'd like to speak with you about.
What is it?
I gotta go.
Hey, wait. Edgeworth, where are you off to? Aren't you the one who wanted to talk?
Oh yes, sorry about that.
What about this man? Okay, fine. We'll speak.
So, what did you want to ask me about?
The current case of the murdered Cadopian Embassy staff member. I've heard that people have begun calling it the second KG8 incident.
Only among you law enforcement types. And what about it?
I'd like for you to tell me everything you know about the original KG8 incident.
I'm afraid I can't help you. I don't know anything beyond what was reported in the papers.
No, I believe you know much more, since you are directly tied to the KG8 incident.
I'd appreciate it if you would stop with the false accusations. Baseless outbursts are useless both inside and outside the courtroom, don't you know?
I do, but I also know that I do have a leg to stand on here.
You think you could stop making all that ultra serious face in front of me?
Garg! You really... if you could please stop laughing for just 1 second. I'm not going to make any headway like this. I'm just going to have to show her exactly how related to the KG8 incident she is. Miss Yu, I believe that I have proof of your connection to the KG8 incident.
File is your proof? Very well then. Why don't you tell me exactly how I'm related to the KG8 incident?
No connection to the KG8 incident. It's through the victim. The victim's name is CCU. You will note that she has the same last name as you. Can you really still tell me with a straight face that you are not related to this case?
Sorry, but we're not related.
What?
Just kidding. You asked that question with such a serious look on your face that I couldn't help but just...
Miss Yu, I ask that you please tell the truth.
Alright, I'll tell you everything I know. As you guessed, the one who reported the smuggling activities of the Yamato group was my sister, CCU.
As I thought.
And she was killed right before she was going to testify at the impending trial by Manny Kochin. But because he was tried once and was acquitted, he gets to live out the rest of his cushy life completely carefree.
All because of a lack of evidence.
Now, I heard that the evidence to convict him did exist.
What?
I heard it from Mr. Faraday himself after Mr. Kochin's trial was over. Apparently a man in black made off with most of the important piece of evidence.
Then the evidence has been tampered with.
Isn't it just like a criminal to do something like that? The smuggling ring had been out of the Amano group by one of its secretaries. They bailed Mr. Kochin out. Turns out they were in league with each other all along.
How big was that smuggling ring? Was it a large operation?
I don't really know. Which is why I wanted to become the lead defense on this case that people are calling the second KG8 incident. But I haven't learned anything new at all. I was probably expecting too much. I know.
You mean you think this case has nothing to do with the smuggling ring?
I don't know what to think.
Why did Mr. Kochin want to meet with you earlier?
Actually, he came to watch the trial. Apparently, he only found out that I was the defense lawyer on the case after he'd arrived. He figured he should say hi and one other thing.
Hi, I killed your sister.
Looks like he couldn't resolve anything this time either. Too bad.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh boy, stop it with a scary face already. I'm fine, really. I gave him a good slap across the face.
The way she talks about slapping him as she laughs away is kind of creepy.
Ahem. But it's just as Mr. Bad said. He's not related to the double murderer. I asked around, and people in the gallery claimed that he was in his seat the entire time. Talk about cruel fate. Well, this is about all I know. Sorry. Guess I wasn't much help, huh?
That's not true. I'm sorry I made you recall such a painful time in your life.
Oh, Ashworth, you really are too serious for your own good. You really need to learn to relax. We wouldn't want you to die of stress, would we?
Thank you for the advice, but there's no need to worry. I work in my own way, and I will catch this criminal in my own way as well. You'll see.
Look at you with your game face on, ready to go.
I'm making no such face.
Did you know laughter is the best medicine, Edgeworth? Don't you get tired of making such a serious face all the time?
I'm charged with making sure that all the criminals of this world are found guilty. I have no need for laughter. Damn.
There you go. Making that face again? Oh well. I've got to get going. I still have a few loose ends I need to tie up.
The KG-8 incident and this murder investigation. It is my belief that these two cases are related to each other somehow. Plus that detective. Detective Gumshoe. It's obvious he's lying, even though the lie is hurting his chances. Clearly, this case is far from over. But whether or not that detective is the murderer can only be determined once I've completed my perfect investigation. Mr. Von Karma, I swear to uphold your honorable name, or my name isn't Miles Edgeworth.
To be continued. Hey, kids, have you ever wanted to stab somebody before, but you just haven't had the guts to do it? Boy, do I have the perfect gift for you. It's a spring-loaded knife. Now, you see, a spring-loaded knife is like a regular knife, but you don't like have all the weight of, like actually stabbing somebody behind it. So you just go up to him, really, which is pretty much any knife, but a spring-loaded one's the best, and you just go, yeah, right in their abdomen several times, like back to forth, and you're like, whoa, look, I'm having so much fun getting all of my murderous rage out that I have as a child. And the best part is, you don't go to jail. Isn't that crazy? So if you're filled with hormonal adolescent and or childish rage, buy a spring-loaded knife today. Springloadedknives.com. That's right, you heard me, springloadedknives.com. Hey guys, if you're going to springloadedknives.com, make sure to use our code TTWT for 20% off at checkout. Now back to your show.